Well, from one wellness event to a wellness expert, we have Roberta Bergman joining us. She has just released a new book to help those struggling with back pain in the community. Here now to give us all the best tips is Miss Roberta. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks so much for having me.
It's great to have you here. So tell us about the book and why did you write it about healing back pain?
Well, it's a long story because I've been a fitness instructor for over 35 years, if you can believe that. And over the course of my career, I've worked with so many people who have back pain and neck pain, and they're just working through it as if nothing's wrong. And it struck me, I thought to myself, why aren't people finding therapeutic exercise to help heal their back pain? And to start gradually, not to just jump into a hardcore workout. So I started teaching corporate wellness classes, and I started actually at a few Wall Street firms like E.F. Hutton and Drexel Burnham, Morgan Stanley, J.P. Morgan, and even Goldman Sachs. So I would set up exercise classes in conference rooms. And I had a few instructors working for me, and it was pretty cool. We had our boom boxes, if you remember those days,
Yeah.
play the music. So that was great and very successful. Then Mount Sinai Medical Center approached me with the idea of designing an exercise program for their employees, nurses, administrators, even doctors who have back pain due to the physical labor of their profession, pushing patients, lifting, heavy lifting, twisting in uncomfortable positions. So I did just that. I designed an exercise program called the Pain Free Back Exercise Program, and they were all very pleased with the results because there was some long term and short term disability due to back pain. So that was their need that I covered. And then I thought to myself, I better study this. So I did a master's of science in movement therapy,
Hmm.
where we had to study the alternative therapies, body therapies, especially the Feldenkrais method and the Alexander method of good posture. And I'll go into that a little bit later on. But these are not your traditional workout methods of lifting weights and doing Pilates and yoga and all of that. That may be way too strenuous for somebody who has a back or a neck issue. And then I came across an association called the American Back Society, which was a group of physicians dedicated to back care. And they met biannually all over the United States. And I became involved. I would teach exercise classes at their conferences in exchange for my sitting in on the various doctor lectures, all dedicated to back care. So I would be hearing doctors talk about their successful operations for the back and unsuccessful ones.
Hmm.
And that really hit me. I thought, wait a minute, nobody's talking about prevention. So I thought a light bulb went off, and I said, I'm going to write a book. And
No.
I did.
And so now, with all of your experience that you have had over the years, what have you found are the top causes and triggers of back pain today?
The most important problem is poor posture. Your posture is developed at a very young age, and it's like a handwriting signature. It stays with you for life unless you're aware of your posture and you can counteract the detrimental effects. So I'll just go over a few postural misalignments. The first one is kyphosis, where we round the shoulders, the neck juts forward, and it happens often. You can imagine over your phone, over your iPad, looking at your computer, doing your work, and you're hunched over. Then, if you go to stand up, you're still hunched over. You're not going to be standing upright in good posture if you are not aware of it. So, I suggest that everyone go to a blank wall and put your back against the wall with the back of the head against the wall, your shoulders, your lower back, and the buttocks. And bring your arms and hands up and try to touch the back of your hands to the wall, which might feel painful and might not be possible because of a limitation in your shoulders of movement. So from here, reach up the wall and then back down again, which is good posture. Your chest is lifted, the back of the head is lifted, and the chin is in. Then walk away from the wall and simply drop the arms, and you will be in the correct posture. But you
Wow.
have to practice this every day to make the new good posture a habit. So
Roberta,
that's the
there's some
first.
that's some excellent advice. I'm going to try some of those new moves to try and improve posture. Where can we get the book and more information about it?
Oh, thank you. Yes, you can find it on Amazon.com, Barnes and Nobles, Target, and Walmart.com. And that's Roberta Bergman, Back on Track, the lifestyle and exercise guide on healing back pain.
Well, we're hoping all of our back pain goes away as a result. Roberta Bergman, wellness expert, fitness trainer, author, and public speaker. Thank you so much for joining us on the New Jersey Morning Show.
Oh, my pleasure. And again, thank you for having me.
Are you sitting up a little straighter now?
I was adjusting my posture. She was
Yeah.
like, "You hunch," and I'm like, "Can't sit like this."
I know, I know. I'm thinking about that, and I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to get up against the wall and see how I'm doing. It's probably not so good. Well, coming up, we're going to see how one foundation is giving back to the community.